Charles says, on eBay, I've recently had at least 3 buyers request to cancel their order shortly after the purchase. I'm guessing they found the same items for cheaper from another seller. Is there anything that can be done about that? I get that it's not worth risking a bad review if I don't honor their request. Should I just cancel the order, or should the customer put in the request to cancel? I'm trying to make sure I don't get penalized as a seller for canceling an order. So a lot of things here. That's very strange. You didn't really give me a time frame in what that was in. Also, you didn't really give me like how many items you listed and how many sales you've actually had, because like, let's say you had 3 canceled orders out of like a couple hundred sales, then that's not really that big of a deal, or that like that's kind of expected, right? Even like 100 sales, like 3 canceled orders, like not great, but still like pretty normal. That's only 3% of your orders, right? Now, if you sold 5 things and 3 of them were cancels, then that'd be a bigger indicator of like maybe something's wrong. But ultimately, right now, I'd probably just chalk it up to like a major coincidence, or, you know, that, like I said, you've sold enough and that's to be expected. I would chalk it up to a coincidence on this one. If it keeps happening, then we'll address it then. But because there's just so many factors that you didn't kind of give me for me to give you like the best answer here. Like, is it the same exact listing every time? That would be a big indicator that something's wrong with that listing or that product. Are they different products? Is it the same buyer every time? And so on and so forth, right? So I'm not exactly sure how those parameters fit into your sales and the canceled orders. Maybe if you want to add more onto this post right here on this video and you want to comment on this, I could, you know, better answer it for you. But from what you told me, obviously, no, don't ever cancel the order, right? So if you have to cancel the order for whatever reason, there is videos that I have on YouTube. There's also videos that I have in the course on what you should do instead of canceling orders. Basically ship out something very, very similar or something cheap. If you need me to link that, I'll link it to you. Let me know, comment below. But ultimately, first and foremost, don't ever cancel the order. But if the buyer's canceling the order, you know, I would just chalk it up to coincidence. If it's the same product, then that's an indicator that's something wrong with the product or the product listing. If it's the same buyer, then that's an indicator that that's a buyer issue and you should block that buyer because something fishy is going on there. But if it's random buyers and random products, then I would just, at the current time period, say chalk it up to coincidence, and then if it keeps happening, we'll address it then.